What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. Some more Tarkir Dragonstorm as I try to get out of the percentage gamer ranks. We've opened a 2 rare pack, Sidisi and Sirach. Sirach just 10 times better than Sidisi, if not more. Actually, this was the first pick of yesterday's video as well, right? Well, same thing holds true. Can't really beat that rate for 3 mana. 4/3 can't be countered, trample, and gives you a lot of value. It's very hard not to at least get one card out of this, right? Unless you have to use it as like a blocker or whatever. Frontline Rush, Dragon's Prey. Sirach, though, seems to be the easy first pick. And we can hope that the follow-ups are good. And they are indeed not terrible. Breaching Dragonstorm is pretty fun. Not going to take that second, however. Temur Monument, same thing. Decent card, but not going to take it second. I'm going to take either the Relic, the Wildling, the Appraiser. And I guess after first picking Sirach, taking the Wildling makes the most sense. Yeah, don't expect to wheel much out of this pack. Maybe there's a small chance we wheel a Relic if people undervalue it, but I can't imagine there are enough cards that people would take over it, so not expecting much out of that. Tursa's decent. Just a 3/3 haste for 3 with upside, really, right? If you have cards that you want to rummage away, you can do that. And if you do have the 7 cards in graveyard, threshold if you will, you can get a lot of extra value from that. Salt Road Skirmish, solid removal, Rhino. Yeah. Tursa seems fine. Another Skirmish here. Yeah, stay open, I guess, and just take the removal spell this time, perhaps. That seems okay to me. We want to take for pick number 5. Leopard's just a really safe, good 2-drop in green. And I don't really lose much here. Cliffs, maybe, I guess. Always happy just to have a good curve in limited. Attuned Hunter's pretty great as well. It's the second Mardu Devotee we've seen. Nightblade Brigade's pretty solid as well. I'm not a big fan of the Rakshasa. It's okay, but I've come pretty low on that card overall. I'll just take the 3/3 Trampler for 3. This card can do some work, especially if you have, obviously, a lot of graveyard synergies. That's a pretty late Bivouac. Island Dragon, Rugged Highlands. Yeah, pick 7. Like, maybe the best tri-land in the format? Okay. Snakeskin Veil is another good green card I always want access to. Surge is fine. Obviously, if you can get the double mode on it, then it's insane. You know, kill a globe and a creature, and it just feels like you can't lose. But for the most part, I think this is worse than a majority of the other burn spells in the format. Even the commons like Molten Exhale and Narset's Rebuke, I feel like are generally better than that one. So we'll just take the solid green card again. That's actually a kind of a big sign, I think. This is one of the best white commons, and there are a lot of good white commons. Passing a dragon and a blossoming sands, sure. Yeah, green X. We've got green, and then we have a white, red, and a black card, so no real direction besides the green quite yet. Wild Ride, Messenger, Elder. I don't really see myself wanting any of these cards. Maybe the Rakshasa. Dragon, perhaps, if I go into the Globe Dragon deck is fine. I do like Rebellious Strike quite a bit if you're going to go into the white decks, but I don't really see us going there yet. It seems like the Dragon's a more likely play. Didn't wheel the Relic for the record, but that was to be expected. Reclamation's fine. And a rare last pick. Nice. Some extra gems. Pack 2, Stillness and Motion are rare, but unplayable. Well, maybe not entirely unplayable, but not good enough to take, certainly. There's a Sunset Strike Master, which is the best card, in my opinion. And then it kind of falls off there. Procession's okay. Champion's okay. Thornwood Falls, Rebuke. Yeah, I'll just take the Strike Master. Oh, into getting past a Magmatic Hellkite's pretty good. 4 mana, 4/5 flyer with big upside in this format. Oftentimes you can cripple your opponents with the ETB, especially if you can cast it early enough. Cool. That's good. A Botanist and another Strike Master. Crazy good 2-drops there. There goes a Globe as well. We could just go like red-green beats. It certainly doesn't look like a bad start for it. Yeah, take the Botanist. Gonna need some more combat tricks and removal, because I have very little of those. But my creature quality is pretty good. It's actually nice to have the Bivouac here, because blue is the only true color that pairs with red and green. As we get a Pummeler, Rugged Highlands, Fixing, or decent Renew creature. I think I'm just going to take the decent creature. If I just end up in 2-color, then the Fixing is not as necessary. I think I still take the Adept over removal. Although, maybe this isn't as good in red-green. It's probably still better. We'll see Rebukes later, I'm sure. Tawnyback would still be fine as a 4-drop in these decks if I don't want to just take another Leopard. I'm at 3 2-drops right now. Yeah, I think Tawnyback's just a better card. We have the Bivouac too, so... And maybe it's worth running like 1 island since we have the Wildling. Just for increased chance of casting that on turn 3, plus it shouldn't be that much of a downside running like 1 island. Okay, another solid pack. I wonder if the Monastery is actually the best pickup here. It probably is. Like, these are all fine cards, but this is just a free roll land that gives us a lot of value. Shock Brigade, okay. Also Effigy. Sure, now I just need to get some combat tricks. We're going to be like red-green beats. Champion of Dusan also pretty good. Not sure we're going to run the Jeskai Devotee. If I need another 2-drop, sure, but that one doesn't really fit. Another Kinguard going around kind of late. Okay. Yeah, just could use a couple of removal spells and a couple of combat tricks. But otherwise, this actually looks pretty nice. Pack 3 we go. Not what we were looking to open. 2 rare pack. That's splashable if we wanted to. I don't think I want to do that, though. Probably going to go with the Zergo's Vanguard. Another Rugged Highlands. We've seen like 4 of these. Another Globe, Tawnyback, Wayfarer. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 4 2-drops. Man, this is a lot of 3-drops, but I think the Vanguard's probably the best choice there. Twin Bolt isn't the removal we're looking for. Feral seems fine. I do want to note that if I am straight red-green, then the Quarry Mountain Monastery is going to enter tapped. As we get an effigy here. Yeah, I just need a little bit of interaction. Like, phew, Piercing Exhale works. I would also play the Fire Rim form, which probably comes back around anyways. How many cards do I have that work with this? Works with Tursa, actually. Works with the Champion, works with the Pummeler. Technically can work with the Heritage. Kintree Severance. Is this worth playing for 5 mana? A green and 4. That seems questionable. I mean, I guess I'm going to take the Twin Bolt since I have no interaction. Okay, Seas can act as pump or card draw, so that's probably fine to play here. There we go. Oh man, this is a good pack. If this was like Molten Exhale, maybe I take it, but I think because it's a small burn spell, I just take the charge. This card does some overtime work. Okay, and now we'll take the Fire Rim form. There should be another Wayfarer Wheeling. Yes, it is. Although maybe now at this point I actually just take the land because I have so many playables as it is. Get one anyways. $16 lands, I guess, is probably fine. No islands. We'll just accept the fact that Tawnyback is gonna be a 4-drop in this deck. Classic 18 creatures, 6 spell. Don't need 2 Fire Rims, most likely. Although, Fire Rim might be better than Twin Bolt, actually. That's probably correct. Twin Bolt's whatever. Okay. Excuse me. This is kind of neat. Just red-green beats here. And we want to shave... Well, I think the green wants to come earlier, right? I guess it's pretty even, but yeah. 7, 7, and 2 seems good. Cool. Okay, let's try this out. Don't know if I've done pure Gruul yet in this format. I mean, the deck builder's gonna think that I'm Teamer because I have the Tawnyback and a Bivouac, I'm sure, but this is pure Gruul. Been on a bit of a downswing last few days. So hopefully we can turn it around here. How does this hand look? Yeah, decent. A little bit land heavy perhaps, but at least one of my lands is the monastery. So Highlands turn 1 into one of the basics, and Striker turn 2. Turn 2 Relic. Okay. So our opponent's probably going to be playing the 5-color deck. So let's hope that we can draw another piece of pressure there to beat them down. I'm going to use the Seize Opportunity as a draw 2 here. Okay, land and a 3-drop isn't terrible. We're going to lead on the 3-drop before attacking in case they have an Exhale and don't have a dragon to go along with it. Rakshasa's Bargain. Okay. 2 lands binned. And here's where we're going to start seeing stuff. Although I wasn't anticipating a 2-drop this turn. 2 exhales and a globe got binned there. I'm going to go with the Tawny back this turn. Free combat because it pumps our Vanguard. Holy smokes. Oh, that's not a good sign. Maybe they have a resolve or something. Oh, they're just chumping? Oh, they have like a wrath? Oh my god. You know what? They could have a Dragonback Assault next turn. So because of that, I need to go land and charge both of my 3 power creatures. That's the only thing that makes sense. Sorry, 3 toughness creatures. It's totally Dragonback Assault. And if they just do that, then we're fine. I mean... Okay, let's see. Can almost kill them here. At the very least, I can put them in a really bad spot. I should have played my Mountain Monastery. I thought I was going to make a different play this turn. Well, actually, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to play the Wildling. And then I'm going to synchronize charge the Wildling and the Tawny back. And this way the Wildling also survives through a Dragonback Assault. So actually that was fine that I didn't play the Quarry Mountain that turn. Just way too obvious. So they have to trade with the Vanguard. They take 5, they go to 1. Can blow up the Assault. They're still not in a terrible spot. Like, I've drawn so many lands here. I do have a 4/4 flyer, but look how many cards are still in their hand. I swear, Dragonback Assault is the #1 mythic that I play against. Okay. They don't have a second red yet. They did discard a... Okay, so they're just going to spend their full turn, and they have to discard 2 spells to kill my Wildling. That's not the end of the world. Shock Brigade's very good. Is there anything I can kill them with? I don't have that effigy in my deck, right? Oh, I do. Okay, so we can hit Fleeting Effigy here. And this is until the end of the next turn? It is. So Effigy would outright win. That's until the end of my next turn. Okay, so I can still play that next turn. And obviously Shock Brigade's insane because it's a menace creature. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have just enough to activate the relic, which puts them back up to 4. They hit a land off of their botanist. Crazy bad luck. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm still doing okay here. I feel like I've played this game very well, and we still might lose. They cannot activate that. They do not have a secondary white or black source right now. So their 4/4 flyer has to chump my Hellkite. They would go back up to 8. They are putting a lot of pressure on the board, though. That mountain wasn't in my hand, so I have to just play it out. Tough game, man. They get to go digging. 7 cards left in their deck. Pitches a wildling. That's not a good sign. Okay, that only adds green. Sorry, that only adds for creature spells, so they can't use the relic with that. Activate relic with that. They do get to draw cards if they want to, but they only have 5 cards right now, so if they draw, they're going to go down to 4 now. They have enough pressure on the board that they could very easily kill me before they deck out, of course, but right now I have them on a 2-turn air clock, so. They did thin their library. Wow, okay. Molten Exhale. No cards in hand. Champion of Doosan the hit. It does allow our Leopard to attack if we want to. I think it's better off just to play the Pummeler here. Well, hopefully they don't also have a Ureni in addition to the Dragonback Assault. They can draw 1 card. And if they're making this play, they must have another scary card that they're hoping to find. So, I mean, if they have the Ureni, they have the Ureni. Still can't activate the relic. What you got? Aha! Wait, did they play that? Oh, so they had to play that out as a creature. Because if they didn't, they would maybe deck out. Or no, they would die to damage, rather. That's great. So if I Pummeler on the Hellkite and then Champion on the Leopard, they do have to block with one of their larger creatures. And then they would have 5, 10. Oh, they would still have 14 damage on the backswing. I guess I can activate this first. We have enough mana. Oh, and that is wonderful. So if I Champion of Doosan here and attack like this, they have to trade with their 5/5. Oh wait, no they don't. Shoot. If I had put the Snakeskin Veil on top, it would have worked. 5. Well, actually, yeah, we forced them to... I should have put the Snakeskin Veil on top. So they go to 1, but they don't have lethal on the board. They would need to draw exactly like Dragonclaw Strike, which would kill us anyways because of the trample of the heirloom. Oh, man. But yeah, I messed up there by not putting the Snakeskin Veil on top instead of the effigy. But that was perfect. We played around Dragonback Assault, which is exactly what they had. And, wow. Oof. Good stuff, good stuff. Feels good to play well and get rewarded, you know? Now, if we can do that 6 more times. On the play, hand is good. I can probably play the Wayfarer on turn 2, even if I don't draw a land this turn, since we have the Wayfarer. Though, I'm guessing it's just better to go like this, because I don't really want to make that as a 1/1. They're going to make a 2/2. And the full Mardu experience, never blocking here. Probably just want to make a 2/2 here. Anafenza. Alright, so with priority held, we will go ahead and just punch. Main phase, make 2 tokens. Okay. They have coordinated strike, I guess. Yeah, maneuver, whatever. So, abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers cannot be activated. So let's go like this. And now we blow them out with the Fire Rim if they make any sort of block. Sure. I'll keep my big Trampler alive. They'll still take 4 trample. They only have 1 creature left on the board. Those are all irrelevant. Big dumb creatures versus Mardudu. Let's see what they have. Inevitable defeat. Well, gets me there. Can't do anything about that. Do want to save this. With the charge in our graveyard, it can turn into a very large trampler. They kind of have to kill my leopard. Which means I can kill the... Oh no, I might not be able to actually. I would need to draw a land. Oh man, this might be close. Elspeth's pretty dumb. Oh wait, this is 4, so I can go like this, right? Yeah. So they would have to double chump to keep Elspeth alive. So if they don't top deck something here, we should still be okay. Even a 1-drop is annoying. It's one that sets up their draws. Oh my god. That's absurd. So they must have drawn a removal spell. Oh no, they just had something else. That's really good. Okay, that's actually insane. Hell yeah. Alright, we have to do this. Nice. I mean, if they rip another good spell here, they're still in it. This is me taking 4 and then 1 from the trigger. And they also gain 1. Yeah, even them just drawing a creature there is really bad. Because the Stormsinger means my attacks are a lot worse. Okay, we get a Surok. That's good. So save this pump, and then I can still play Surok. They gain 4, I lose 4. Let's see, there's nothing that I could cast that I couldn't cast by first casting this. This is exactly lethal. Ay, 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 dude. Freaking Elspeth, man. Okay. Gruel Beats is working. 2-0. I think for the most part I've played pretty well. We've got a turn 2 Botanist on the draw, however, so slightly less problematic, I'm sure. Is this the OG Soul Bush from way back in the day? Alright, let's see if you got a counter. No counter. Do I get to attack with Botanist? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and it even drew a card. Feels good. I have to assume a color is missing over there. I think I'm going to keep the 4/5 flyer. Just going to curve out with creatures. Above average creatures. Went for tokens instead of killing a creature. That's terrifying. Ooh, Duty Beyond Death was a nice draw. Okay. I'm still always attacking with everything here. Vanguard. You can probably bin that. This is just attack and pass priority. Okay, pass priority. Alright, so they're going to go for this play. So all of those are going to turn into 3/3s. So we have lethal by going like this. Punching this thing. Oh, wait, no, the pummeler's being blocked. Right. Never mind. So that's fine. We can still push in the damage. Keep our botanist alive by going plus here, and plus here, hitting for 6. I wanted to show the Hellkite because we don't want to reveal the fact that I have a hasty dragon next turn. Ooh. Well, now I probably don't play the hasty dragon. I probably just go to combat with the Veil in hand. Excellent. And that will be that. Booyah Shaka baby. Let's go. Can we get out of the dumpster? 3-0's a good start for it. On the play, hand is good. So we'll go turn 2 Leopard, turn 3 Champ, and hopefully turn 4 Adept. Just a nice little creature curve out. Because I'm playing the champion, I think trading there makes sense. Because now maybe they don't have a creature they want to trade away with champion and we can get in for 4, you know? That is a pretty good way to kill a 4-2, that's for sure. Alright. Ooh, hit Feral. Don't have a land for the 5-drop, but we can cast the Rummage side of things. Okay, that's not great. Sure, no blocks. +3? Yeah, alright, that's fine. I'd rather keep my 2-4 alive. So we're going to discard the Fleeting Effigy here. And I think we're going to just go huge, right? 4-6 Vigilance, first strike. Sorry, 4-6 Vigilance, double strike Trampler. Because if they don't have one of the white exile effects or multiple burn spells, we will be able to just solo them with this. That's a very nice draw. We can go Hunter into... Well, actually, if I hit a land off the Wayfarer, then we get to charge off of the Attuned Hunter. Nice. Now we've got a 6-8 double striking Vigilance Trampler. Soaks up 3 damage. And all my creatures are lethal next turn. That will be game, my friends. Stupid Boros. Get out of here. Gruel Truth. Gruel Truthers. 4-0. Feels good. On the play, and we've got a turn 2 botanist. So, my friends, that is a nice one. This could run the opponent over if they have anything of a slower start. Unfortunate. Still could run them over, though. Oh, come on, man. Boo. Must be nice to have double exhale in your 5-color deck, you know what I'm saying? Brutal beats. But we still have a good curve out here. I am terrified there is going to be another... Terrified there's going to be another Dragonback Assault in my future. Oh, wow. That's so awkward, but I think I discard the Tersa and keep the opportunity. Okay. Well, I guess I do this then. It's not terrible. Still very hard to beat a meringue. Holy smokes, man. Good beats. We probably do want to put at least one counter on the Strike Master. Well, actually, no, because we're going to sack it off most likely anyways. Get rimmed, bro. That's fine. Only one card left in their hand. We are... Yeah! Suck it! They probably had like one of their best opening hands they could versus us. Whoo! Don't get me wrong, my draw was also nuts. I mean, they had a good draw versus my draw, but my draw was still crazy nice. Feels good. After a bit of a downswing, starting 5-0 with a deck that is not quote-unquote supported feels good. Ooh. This could be a turn 3 Hellkite. Can't ever pass that opportunity up. Come on, play a tap land. Forest? Forest? Come on. They're totally gonna have Sarkhan's Resolve and just kill my Hellkite. It's like guaranteed, right? But you still play out the 4/5 for 4. We can hope that they don't have it, but it is, yeah, it's totally the Resolve. Sucky, sucky. Good beats. Alright, let's hope this one sticks. Tap it down. Second Resolve would be so sick. Although, if they had the tap down, it's possible they should have tapped down my Striker. Yeah. Tap the Striker on upkeep. Deny me a mana. Oh, God. If that is their best play, that's so sick for us. And because the Strike Master gains Vigilance, I can still pump the Effigy after attacking with the Strike Master. Yeah, casual 12 damage there. Ooh, the Tiger. Okay. Tiger into... Feral of their own. Oh, no, they rummaged. I guess that makes sense. They couldn't pump theirs. And so my Feral's unblockable. Is this just lethal? Yes, it is. Eight power flying vigilance. Well, if you don't know the power of Synchronized Strike, I hope this draft so far has demonstrated it. Okay, we are out of the percentages. 6-0 start here. Oh wait, no, we're not. I guess it just shows you the number, but yeah, we're still in the percentages. Okay, in any case, 6-0 start. We're playing for a 7-0, and it's... Oh, come on. Though, as long as I don't lose 3 in a row, as long as we trophy, I will still be happy. It's a nice looking hand. I am going to just go ahead and Wildling for another Forest here on turn 1. And that way we guarantee we have a 2-3-4 curve. Because it would kind of suck to not find the 4th land. Even though we have Einok to technically find another. We can always make the Einok a 2-2 then. Yep. I lost a couple of nice ones. Didn't mill any value either, unfortunately. Ooh. I'm still going to lead on Surok here. As a way to just get some card advantage if they try to use a removal spell. Okay. Pump here would be good. Fleeting Effigy next turn. That's not bad. Gosh, a Fire Rim form would just, like, win the game. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Surok did what Surok does. Actually get in for more damage by playing Tursa here and attacking with the Adept. Okay, trade's good. I have to assume they have a removals for Tursa because we have her online now. Another Mistrized Village Gamer. I don't think they realized that was going to enter tapped. I hope they have a Narset's Rebuke in their hand that they get punished for, because now we get free value with Tursa. So best case scenario here, we want to find a pump effect, because I really don't want to run into another Dragonback Assault. Cool, Vanguard. I mean, it's a free spell there. Okay, so if they're blocking that thing, then it's very much less likely that they have the Dragonback Assault, or they're baiting me. But good beats if they bait me. Songcrafter for knockout? Sure. Assume they're just going to hard cast. They don't want to harmonize unless they have another spell in hand castable. Yep, that's fine. We still get to attack with all of our creatures. Oh, they're going to force a pump. Sure, that's happy. They didn't have Assault last turn. If they have it this turn, then I just clap. I say, good job, you played me. Also need to kill them before they can get to 8 mana for a potential Ureni. Okay, that's pretty good. So we want to pump the Hunter once here. That way I can charge again from Graveyard. This could just be with the -3/-0. They would still take 4 damage. Yep. But now we're very much immune to a Dragonback Assault, and there's still 1 turn off of, or 2 mana off of a Ureni, so. Okay, that's a good 2 mana. Okay, just Dobbs. Whoo, let's go! It's been a rough couple of days, but this is the turnaround. A nice 7-0 swing with Gruul freaking beats. You love to see it. Oh, that makes me feel a little bit better. And it's with an archetype I hadn't drafted before. So, extra fun to boot. Good stuff there, fun. We had very little removal. All we had was a great curve with combat tricks, and the combat tricks were fantastic. So, good stuff there, friends. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. I think Alchemy hits either tomorrow or the day after, so be prepared for some extra balmy Tarkir Dragonstorm. Until then, bye-bye.